Hello everybody, I'm Laura and welcome back to my channel. This is a cash envelope stuffing video. I live on SSI, so I have very extreme limited amount that I can stuff, but I still do my best. I have certain things that I have to save for, like a cell phone because mine is going crazy, and not the one I'm filming with, which is also kind of starting to have the same issue, but the one I use for all my phone calls and that I have my apps on. It's been having an issue for a long time. It's just getting to the point now where I can't even film with it. So I have a savings envelope for that I'm going to have to start bumping up, plus my car. So here we are. It's the beginning of the month. My payday was 2 days ago, but we're going to go ahead and cash stuff today. So what we're going to cash stuff is, make sure I have it all in line here. So we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So we have $45 that we're going to stuff, but 25 of this is a bill that I'm going to put up. So that always comes first. And that is a top priority. I'm going to get my money off to the side here. All my fives. This won't stay here long, trust me. And then, of course, I have my change. Let's go ahead and get the change into the change jar. Yes, this is my area that I bead at, so I have all this beady goodness. I don't add my change jar and have a dice in there because I have a dice game that I roll dice for a savings challenge. So we'll go ahead and do that. You can tell I had this money folded up in my wallet for a while. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to take care of the Bargain Bead Box subscription, which I don't put the money away for that right away. Oops, sorry about that, guys. On my card, because if something was to happen and that money comes up missing off that card for some crazy reason, I would have a hard time making that up. So that is $25. It's $20 plus $5 that it costs to put the money on. It's like $3.95. But it's worth, I don't give out my debit card to anybody. So that's Bargain Bead Box. The other one that I'm going to put money into is car maintenance. Every month, every time I get a chance, I'm putting $5 into it. So every time I have a payday or I make extra money, oops, that should be 20. I've been destashing my house. This last week I haven't done anything because I just haven't felt good. And I haven't been putting dates down. This is 2, 3, and so that gives us a total of 5, 10, 15, 20. There are so many things my car is in need of. Tires, windshield, that kind of thing. So there's that. The other thing that I need to put money into, oops, oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is like way up in the air, so any movement is going to make it bounce. And I'm not sure which one has it. My cell phone. I've got to beef this envelope up. My cell phone is $150 for when it's got space to actually film on. So let me get a dry erase marker. So I had just started this envelope. don't know why these markers just says she give me $8. And so there's 5, 6, 7, 8. That's only like a tenth of it. Not even a tenth, maybe a fifth of it. So even with tax, here they charge anything that has to do with your cell phones, any kind of thing like that has to do with phone or anything. It's like 12% tax. The county has a additional tax on your cell phones, cell phone cards, data, anything like that. They charge extra. So yeah, it's like 12%. So $150 cell phone is going to cost me like $175. So there we have $8 up towards it. It's a start. So those are the necessities. Let's see if we have any L bugs. I have one right on top. I think I already started going through it, and then I stopped because I was like, well, there we have 3 L bugs. These get saved, and at the end of the month, I put the L bucks, I separate. Half goes into a savings, and I don't think the L bucks is in here. Half of the money goes into a savings. It goes into the 12-month savings. And then my change jar goes into the other half of my 12-month savings. So when I save up my L bucks, they go in here. The other half goes into another folder, and around Christmas time, I will be giving that money out to other people, like donate it. So there's that. So that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I really want to roll a dice? I really wanted to roll a dice, but I only have $7 left. So, why not? How many minutes are we on this? This is going to be a really short video, guys. So, what else have I got? Don't want to do anything with hobbies and crafts. 12 months of savings. Got $7. Be my luck, I'd roll the dice and get a 6. Oh, the $2 bills. Nobody in town has a $2 bill. I went to every bank. I even asked at Walmart. But I do know that in another town, the one bank always has $2 bills. So if I go there today or this weekend, and I get to that town before that bank closes, I will get some $2 bills. If I don't get there, I will just give my friend some money and have him, when he goes to the bank, pick me up some $2 bills. So, yeah. So there we go. There's what's happening with the $2 bills, just so you have an idea what's going on with my $2 bills. Why I don't have any $2 bills to stuff. That's what that is. So, I really wanted to stuff that. Let's see. Why not? Let's take a, and it's 4. So we're gonna put $4 in here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, let's go ahead and put $4 in the year to save. And so it gives us 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need to be able to put more in there. And then let's see what else we can do. This is my $1 challenge. You know what? I haven't been able to put any money in that $1 challenge. Let's go ahead and find the one that's got my garden fund in it. Personal. I'm good on any personal. I have all my meds and everything. Let's put a couple of dollars in my garden. Do I want to put it in my gardening? Yes, let's go ahead and put a couple of dollars in my gardening. Mainly because my philodendron, and I'll show you here in a minute, and I'll tell you what happened. So I'm going to put $2 in the garden fund. And then this is going to go in my dollars. Let me find this. Let's get this binder out of our way. 2, 3, and oh gosh, I'm putting that in the wrong spot. And I put in $2, so that brings us to 5. That leaves me $1 there. Did I do that right? Yes. Okay. So there's that. And now let's find my $1 bill challenge. That's this. So all I'm doing here is I'm putting down dates that I put money in. And so I'm just going to put this dollar bill in there. And I'm not keeping track of that. That's just extra money at the end of the year. Now let me show you my philodendron. He's right here. And there's a story behind him. Let me get him all over here. Okay. This plant, he's very beautiful. What's left of him? He's been sitting here on my desk. He's been sitting everywhere throughout my house. And as you can see, one part of him is not doing well. And he really doesn't have that many roots left. I don't know if you can see down in there. Do this without actually dumping him. I have had this plant for like 5 years. Well, 5.5 years. But I have some new leaves starting. He's starting to grow new leaves now that he's in just water. He's gotten actually several new leaves in the last week and a half. Oh my gosh, there's a brand new one right here by the water. You see that? That's a brand new leaf. Okay. So I think he's going to be okay. Let me tell you what happened. Last summer, I put him in a bigger pot because he seemed to be root bound. And this came from Fred's. This was off from his great-grandmother's philodendron. That philodendron, the original philodendron, would be about 100 years old, the plant. And he'd been keeping this plant alive ever since he'd been in that house, keeping it going. And he'd been giving people starts off from it for years. So I had a couple of starts. And when my offspring was here with his offspring, I don't know what they poured in a pot, but it almost killed it. It turned it almost to concrete, and I didn't realize. I was like, what's going on with my plant? So I had to soften it and take it out and put new dirt in. And this was about almost 5 years ago. It'll be 5 years ago in the end of March, beginning of April. And I nursed it back to health, put it in new dirt, everything. And then last summer, he was getting kind of like, he was acting kind of root bound. I was like, I need to put him in a big pot because there was a lot more than this. And I was like, what's wrong with my philodendron? He's not looking healthy here, over the last month and a half. And I was like, okay, something's happening. This whole one section looks like he's dying. You can see this. This is not healthy. And I was like, what is wrong with him? And I was like, okay, the only thing I could think of is take him out of the dirt, buy new dirt, new potting soil, and new pot, start him all over fresh. I took him out and there's hardly no roots left. I was like, what is wrong? This isn't right. So I was like, okay, I'm going to nurse him back into water. This is not town water in here. So there's no chlorine. And I'm just gradually nursing him back. He's getting new shoots, brand new leaves. So he's got some health going on here. He's very sturdy other than this one part. I did cut some bad parts off from it today. Put this back down in. Hopefully it'll restart. It is kind of yellow, some of the leaves, but hopefully it'll restart. But I started playing with the dirt. I was like, this dirt looks healthy, but what happened to all the roots? I found this worm. It was about this long. And there only seemed to be one. And it was like white. And it was like I can't describe the worm. And it was gross, guys. But I think that worm was eating the roots or eating off from the roots and killing it or something. I don't know. But let me know, guys. What do I mean, I know I'm going to have to let him grow new roots. Let him sprout new roots. I know that all of these, if this was all down in water, this would all grow new roots. I don't want to lose this plant. I lost Fritz, and I don't want to lose the philodendron because this is what I have left of him. So it means a lot to me. So I know I need to go get some good Miracle Grow. I looked at the farm center yesterday and they didn't have any out. They had potting soil for seed starts, but no Miracle Grow for indoor plants. So that's what I'm looking for. If you have any ideas, leave them in the comments. And I'll talk to all of you guys down in the comments. And he does get sun. So hopefully everything will be okay with him. And everybody, like I said, even if it's no more than just throwing a little bit of change away, I know that everybody's struggling, and I know not everybody can put money aside. And I know a lot of people don't even use cash anymore, but to me, having the cash in my hand is very important. I like to see where my money is. I like to see where every cent is. And being able to save and build up means the world to me. So everybody, I love you all. Have a most wonderful day. And I'll talk to all of you guys down in the comments below. Bye, everybody.